Bexley in Kent, home to the McKennas. There's man of the house Alan, mum Kelly, and 3 lucky kids, Reese, Mackenzie and Chase. These 3 have got everything they could possibly want. The latest gadgets, gizmos and toys.
So already with the intro, you can already tell what kind of family this is, with parents that don't know how to discipline their kids. I mean, look at the son, for God's sake. He's kind of that one little feral kid that everyone kind of knew in school. Except, you know, the parents actually buy this little bogan feral child, you know, stuff like motorbikes.
But for 11-year-old Chase, it's all about the clothes.
Whoa, hold up a minute. Wait. Does this 11-year-old girl have her own credit card? At first I thought it was just like some B-roll footage that the people were getting. You know, oh, I spent my parents' money, I've got my credit card here. But no, look again. She has her own little like pocket in her jewelry box where she pulls it out, implying that this is her credit card that her parents have given her. I didn't have a credit card until like literally like a couple years ago, for God's sake. What the fuck is this? Fuck, I'm 30 seconds in and I'm already in a bloody rage.
She likes all things pink and sparkly. She's a beauty pageant winner, including Essex Sweetheart, and she's a designer labelaholic.
Oh yeah, an 11-year-old beauty pageant winner, hey? Now, why does that sound so familiar?
Must be crazy if they think they're gonna be me on a boo-boo child.
But let's also just pause for a second and have a read of some of these beauty pageant sashes. Miss Little Lady Supreme Princess. Sounds like a name a dictator forces his people to call him. Best personality! Fucking knee slapper, that one. Best hair, i.e. most money spent. Little Lady London. Couldn't find anything about that online anywhere. Model potential. Sounds like a kind of participation award you give to someone because you feel bad for them. Best dressed, i.e. again, most money spent. And Essex Sweetheart. Another one where I just couldn't find anything about this competition online. However, Essex Sweetheart is also apparently a type of juice. So there you go.
I've got Ralph, Juicy, I think I've got some Gucci, something like Primark.
I think I have some Gucci. Not, I've got some Gucci, I've got some this. I think I have some Gucci. You know you're bloody privileged and you're absolutely overspoiled when you don't even know if you own, or you've got so large of a collection that you don't realise that you own some of the most expensive brands in the fucking world.
So, where does her love of haute couture come from?
The minute they were born, they were all in designer clothes. I wanted my kids to look nice. I was over the top. I mean, they had Burberry clothes and they had Burberry quilts and they had Armani, everything. It was ridiculous.
The minute they were born, they were in designer clothes. Whose fucking fault do you think that is? Obviously it's the, you know, the literal 2-second-year-old baby that just came out. And I really hope that it isn't literal, like getting like designer blankets and that sort of stuff.
I wear this at school and Grandma bought it for me because I'm spoilt.
How much was it, Chase?
175.
Look at her face. She knows what she's doing and she doesn't give a fuck, dude. They've even got the bloody granny in on this. I mean, for God's sake, my grandma wouldn't give me more than $20 unless I turned to like at least 13. Versus, she's buying this 11-year-old 170-pound jacket that she's gonna grow out of in 2 years.
She wraps Alan around her little finger. Oh, she's so manipulative.
When I ask Dad for stuff, it's like, yeah, you can have it, or it's a little argument. And then it'll be like, right, if you can get past Mum, you can have it.
Man, the dad has really goddamn lost his top dog status. What I think is happening here is that the mum is making the most money in the house here, and the kids know this, and so they go to Mum. But then you go to the dad as well, because you want to make him feel a little bit better about himself and try and pretend like he's actually the one bringing the income in the sequel. Where do I go with this bit?
I do believe Chase is going to go far. I love her to bits. I love all my kids to bits, but I've got high hopes for Chase.
Obviously, you really love your kids to bits spending this much on them and as a little investment and all that sort of stuff. But you know what else is a really great investment? Stocks. Or literally anything else than designer clothes for children.
It's all you have to give him the face. Daddy. He goes, how much do you need? And then I'm just like, I'd like £300 this time. It gets higher and higher and higher.
300 pounds? 300 bloody pounds out of the blue. I've never even got that much total from a birthday. Because this kid just waltzes up to Dad. Daddy, can I have 300 pounds? Oh, yes, my little darling. Here you go. What the fuck is this?
Why do you want another Christmas tree?
Because I want.
I can't even listen to it. You're not having another one.
Why
You've got
not?
a pink one, and that is.
Yeah, but
Who cares? What child has a Christmas tree in their bedroom?
Wait, what do you mean another Christmas tree? I thought the whole point of like having a Christmas tree in a house was that everyone puts their presents under the Christmas tree. So, you know, the whole point of Christmas, you know, sharing and giving. It kind of ruins it if you have your own Christmas tree and that sort of stuff. But also, on top of that, why would you fucking need a second Christmas tree? That doesn't make any sense.
What are we going to do with the one you've got already?
Send it to Africa for the children who have no Christmas trees.
A pink Christmas tree.
They'd love it.
Kid, the people in Africa don't even know what the fucking colour pink is, let alone what the fuck Christmas is.
You don't need another one.
You
Oshted.
do.
Oshted. Ow! She wants a new tree for her bedroom.
No.
Oh, so there is no way you're having another one. You don't need another one.
Oh, fucking oh. Man, it's shit like this that I wish it was more socially acceptable to hit your kids.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
We honestly are crap with money.
Oh, you crap with money, are you? I don't know. What gave it away?
We're a kind of family that we don't have savings. We live every day as it is. We could have loads of bills and still go to bed and sleep. I mean, things like that don't worry me.
Yeah, until your power goes out, and then also your water gets cut off, and then Mr. Debt Collector comes to your house asking for the $50,000 that you owe to him, because you keep spending $400 and $300 on clothing for your children.
My aunt told me once, you come into the world with nothing, and if you go out owing, you're up.
What a fucking terrible way to live your life, always owing money. Even if you died, the money obviously has to come from somewhere. Most personal loans or even student private debt loans, for example, don't waive when you die. So, when you leave life, you're actually just passing it on to the poor bastard behind you that's just included in your will or your next of kin. And who knows, you might actually be able to pay your bills and your debts if you would stop buying your kids designer clothes and whatever the hell they want to giving them £300. And so now we go from one spoiled family to another.
Mum Niaz is a teacher, but she used to work in fashion. And 12-year-old Romy is a budding musician.
So this is my new viola. It was £1,800 altogether, including the bow.
Add to this a violin worth £5,000 and a piano worth £3,500.
You know what? Over the last greedy cunts, at least this one has much more of a justifiable cost, I guess. At least this one's trying to actually learn a skill rather than, you know, buying fucking pink Christmas trees and designer brands.
We're spending about $200 to $300 on just instrumental lessons a week.
Romy's hard work paid off when she won a music scholarship to a school costing £16,500.
Oh, sick. Good on you, Romy. A worthwhile skill and investment that actually paid off. Bloody good on ya.
When I want something, I'll tell my mum I got a music scholarship. I'm saving the money off the school fee, so the money I save, I'm allowed to spend on what I want. Oh, these are really cool.
Ah, fuck. Never mind. She just uses the fact that she got a scholarship as a justification to then spend the money on designer clothes as well. Fuck it was too good to be true.
I spend so much on her because she works really hard, and I just feel that she deserves it.
So, as a reward, Niaz doesn't mind funding her daughter's handbag obsession.
Sure, reward your kid when they do well, but, you know, surely buying designer brand clothes and spending this much money on them is, you know, a little bit over the top.
I think all in all, I probably have about 50 different bags, which is quite a lot. My father one, £200. This is one of my favourite things. Louis Vuitton, £200. This has got bright colours and it's sparkly. I don't know, I just like this because it's really practical.
And the jewel in the crown.
My Chanel handbag.
It was $1,300, and it was a big surprise.
She has 50 fucking designer bags. I don't know if I have 50 of anything, let alone designer bags. Ah!
The fact that she is a single child makes it easy to be able to spend that kind of money on her. There's no way I'd be able to do it with two of them, absolutely not.
I'm surprised you could do it with fucking one of the little shits.
I work really hard and I'm quite grateful. And it's her choice to whether she wants to pay for me. I never really feel guilty spending my parents' money.
I mean, I guess she's at least somewhat self-aware of the situation. Sure, it is kind of her parents' choice, but at the same time, like, you are straight manipulating her and guilt-tripping her, dude.
Mum, I really want to have a look at something new, because that's not really my style anymore.
It's not your style anymore.
Mum,
It was only 3
please.
months ago. Oh my god, it. How can you change your style in 3 months?
What the hell is this? Isn't this like a tactic that like a 5-year-old does when they just want something? They just go, but Mom, I really want this thing. I really want it. Like typically, normal circumstances, you'd be in bloody Toys R Us or something, RIP. And you know, I don't know, fucking Pokemon cards or something. You'd be really wanting this like $20 Pokemon card pack. And they'd be like, oh, fine, okay, you can get the Pokemon cards. Where in this case, it's this little turd here that's just, oh, Mummy, I really want it. Okay, you can have your $300 designer handbag. What the fuck?
Romy has been influenced by myself. I like nice things. And she's used to going into stores with me that I've gone to, and having worked in the fashion industry before, I'm aware of these things. So she's aware of them also.
So if you're aware of it, and you worked in this industry, don't fucking take her into these stores. It's your fault, you dum-dum.
Oh, that's lovely. I do like that, yeah.
So I buy the top and one pair of jeans.
You can buy one pair of jeans, that is it. I think the jeans are...
Alright guys, time to play a bit of a game. It's called How Much Are These Fucking Pants Worth? So, keep it in mind, there's only one pair on this rack here, so you can have either A, £50, B, £500, or C, £250. I'll wait. It's £250. £250 for a pair of fucking jeans! That's absolutely insane to me to spend that much money on a piece of clothing. For example, the most money I've spent... Actually, hang on, I'll go get it. The most amount of money I spent was on this Teddy Fresh hoodie here. But that's mostly just because I got fucked by the currency conversion and that sort of stuff. Like, it converted to, I think, a total of like $130. But that was because I got a big payout from YouTube that particular month and wanted to sploosh myself on a bit. And you know, I really love the shit that Ethan and Ela do for themselves, and I want to support what they do. And it's a really nice quality hoodie, it's really cozy. It's probably one of my favourite hoodies I've ever had. But there's a little difference from splooging on that. Like, I bought that probably about 7 months ago at this point. Whereas this kid's just like, I want to change up my style that I've had for 3 months. So she goes and buys a new pair of pants for £250. That's a little different.
I grew up in a very wealthy family, and sadly, due to political situation in my country, everything just changed overnight and we had to escape, and my father lost literally everything. So from having everything, I went to having nothing.
Thank you, Mummy.
You're a very lucky little girl, so you appreciate that.
Sure, there's plenty of horror stories of people going bankrupt overnight running their company, but that's a little different than spending every fucking paycheck that comes through the door immediately. Look at the contrast between the two in this one picture here. This face says, ah fuck, oh well, there goes another £340 I guess. Whereas this face says, hell yeah, I can't wait to wear my new jacket that I can't even get around my fat gut.
£40 I think is what you
Okay,
spent.
£340.
Yes, to be exact.
Thank you, Mother.
I sincerely think she's not spoiled. She really appreciates things that I get for her. It makes me happy to see her happy.
So sure, in contrast between the two families, this one I would rather side with, but that's only because she has like an actual practical somewhat world skill that isn't just giving someone the puppy dog eyes for a new bloody pink Christmas tree and designer brand clothes. And I guess at the end of the day, who am I to tell someone how to spend their money? I mean, when the kids move out, they're just gonna get all their rent paid by the parents anyway. So what does it even matter? Thanks so much, you guys, for watching this video and not immediately clicking off because it wasn't a green text video. Don't know what I'm gonna do about my name, so I'm just gonna keep it for now. But if you like this content and want to support me, one of the best ways you can do is by following and subscribing on my Patreon. There's some cool benefits like giving you a voice clip of anything you want, within reason and probably not saying the N-word. Or if you have any other suggestions on what I can offer on my Patreon, feel free to message me on Discord or anything like that. And also, I just realized that I haven't done this particular benefit for at least 2 months, so here it is. If you guys want some, like, cool art done, I guess, go follow Star on Twitter. She actually did my whole, like, redesign sort of stuff for my new avatar, so go check her out. She is one of the $10 patrons, and bloody good on you, mate. Thanks so much, guys. Check out one of my other videos here, and I'll catch you later. Cunts.